Pull that other seat down, bud. Go get that ATV, UTV. This is what I want for our Georgia farm. Oh yeah, I can see a little bit of wear there. 850, this thing go probably 80. Cash, look at that. Huh?
Maybe your high school car.
I'll take it. Thing rides good, man. Low hours, 200 hours, 1,500 miles for a 16. Great deal. It's meant to be though, Cole, I tell you. It's got a switch already for the sprayer. That's exactly what we're going to use it for in Illinois. 2 different windshields. Cash says, what do you think, bud? He won't drive it, but I ain't gonna, I told him not until I get it bought. Drives good though. What's up, guys? On today's episode, I'm gonna show you how to get big bucks or mature bucks in front of your camera in 2 different scenarios. One in Iowa, where we can feed in the off season, and in Illinois, where we can't put out any supplemental feed, no minerals, no nothing. I'm gonna show you how we get pigs here in Iowa, and then tomorrow we're going to Illinois, and I'm gonna show you how we get pigs over there. Listen, my favorite way to get pigs is through Big Time Fortified. Right now, we don't have any. So this is one way to give them a little something different, but I do like getting pigs in the feeders, but my favorite way is right here, deer facing the camera, 15, 20 foot from the camera, looking straight into it, multiple angles. But what we got here is 50-pound bag of corn, and we got the new Big Time Orange Zinc coating. We've always used the red cherry stuff, which is great, but Cash's favorite color is orange, and he wants to try it. Try it. It's gonna be salty. Mix it in good. Look, salt bay it. Look. So, if you don't have access to your local Tractor Supply or anything like that, and you just have corn, the next best thing to Big Time Fortified, in my opinion, is putting out the cherry or the orange zinc coating. Obviously, if you got mineral sites out, that's the best place to start, because the deer have been hitting them all summer. They want these minerals, so it's a great place to run a camera. If you want to get a few more pics, maybe throw out one of those Big Time Fortified cherry blocks, maybe throw out some corn, Big Time, whatever, but they're gonna come here naturally. I like to set my cameras on 1 pic every 1 minute so I don't miss them. My feeders, my corn piles, my Big Time piles, 3 to 5 minutes, but this, 1 minute, you won't miss anything. So we pull up in this driveway right here, right off the dirt road, drop the tailgate, boom, all 3 of us saw it. Cash was freaking out. But right by that cedar tree, 10 yards away, a big old hammer of a buck jumped up. 9, maybe 10 points, still bulby. 155, 160 probably as is, went off through the cornfield. Right up here, there's a lake dam, one of my best camera locations of the summer anywhere, but mainly, especially on this farm. And we're gonna put that camera out. We got this new Big Time triggered pear flavor. I'm gonna see how quick I can get a picture of him right there. But that was crazy. He's right here, just a little CRP grass. All right, guys, mineral hole. We'll hit it with a happy hour. It's about 6 o'clock. They call that the happy hour time, so this is mineral site's already one of the biggest ones we've got. But I put this on here, along with that Big Time Nitro. We'll be getting pics for the next month. Solid pics.
All right, so here it is. It's August the 1st. It's a little bit early for us to be getting our plots in. We usually get them in about that, a little bit after the first week, somewhere around the 8th, 12th, somewhere in that area, 15th. But this year, of course, it's been pretty dry. We got some rain in the forecast the next few days, so we're thinking about go ahead right quick and try to get a little bit of seed in the ground. We got a couple of our areas tilled up really good. Our seed got delivered today, and so what we're hoping is that we're gonna go try to put out a couple of cameras in a spot, look at those fields, see how they look. If they're tilled up good enough that we can go in there, we're gonna go in there and put some seed on them and let that rain cover them up tonight. Endurance radishes. Biologic. Wow. Some good stuff right here now. This is what I'm going to be using in my favorite 2 spots right here. So when you see that big old deer go down, you're going to know he was in there getting in some radishes. Okay, so it takes 8 pounds to an acre of deer radishes. It's very important not to think, well, it's going to take 8, I'm going to do 10, I'm going to do 12. They recommend 8. I tell you, do 8. If you overdo it, it's not better. People think, well, I'm just going to plant a little bit more. That's not the right way to do it. Do what they recommend. Don't overdo it. Don't plant too much, because if you do, you'll end up with a bunch of little stuff. It has to have room to grow. That's why the recommended rate is 8 pounds. If you keep it at that and go with that, your success on it will be a lot better. There it is. That's 8 pounds right there. That should get me about halfway. All right, so what we got here is just a little bit over an acre in a big bottom right here. And this was actually one of our best plots last year, because what happened was it was really dry, and most of the areas were so dry we couldn't get any rain in August. We couldn't get the seed to germinate. We just had so many things that couldn't happen just because we didn't have the rain. So what we did this year is we came in here, we tilled this up last week, and it's August 1st right now. I usually don't plant this early, but I told Cole, we were talking about it, I said, we're going to try something. So what we did, we took this field, and what we did, we put biologic deer radishes on that first half acre of it. Then we come on this half acre and we put the New Zealand deer radishes. It's called Endurance. I have never planted it before. Jeff's tried it before. Other people's tried it before. Very good success. I want to try it for myself. So I planted this half of the acre in Endurance, and I'm going to see what it does. Now, normally, we'll come in here and disc it. We'll cultipack it, put our seed down, give it a good seed bed, and then put our seed on it. And then we'll come in here and cultipack it into the soil. We don't have time for that. So we're just going to take a chance. And if it works, I'm going to still come in here and fertilize it. I'm going to put some nitrogen that's coated on here. I won't have to disc it in the ground. And then the rain will dissolve it. It'll all go right into the ground. I didn't work it in, but I'm going to try this and see if it works. We'll let y'all know how it does, especially if we kill a big deer, I think.